What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us for another episode of Royally Fucked. I'm here with Marvell this week. No comic dude, no Pacino. They've got some family obligations going on, so it's just you and I running this shit. So should be a pretty good show. It's a weird FOC this week though. We were talking about it in the backstage. There's some publishers that don't have any comics coming out this week or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was what was it, DC and IDW?
Something like that. They had a really weird week last week as well. I don't think they had a whole lot.
Yeah.
I think they had 2 titles.
Yeah, and we're not really sure why they don't have any comics on FOC this week. I don't know if it's for some holiday that we don't know about or whatever, but yeah, it's kind of a weird week for FOC this week.
Yeah.
All right, before we get into it, we'll jump in and say hello to the chat. Let's see. You know what? The first comment that I see here is Comic Sheet. That's the first one that I see on my end. But I have a feeling, I mean, I know Michael Baker likes to come in and comment about 2 seconds after we make the show. So I don't know if that was there because it sometimes gets deleted. So I see Comic Sheet. But next, I do, in fact, see Mr. Michael Baker also. So thank you both for joining us. Let's see. I saw somebody else down here. Empire is getting in. Perfect timing on his lunch break for FOC. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll go ahead and just jump right into it.
For sure.
Bring up previews here. Let me take a look at it. Oh, go ahead.
Perfect.
There we go.
All right.
So yeah, starting it off this week, we're looking at, and this is something I just found out here. I think within the last week or two, this Art Brute or whatever. I guess it's actually a reprint of an older book, The Electric Sublime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did not know that, but apparently, yeah, this is actually a reprint under, I guess, what they had originally intended the name to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's I mean, it's a pretty good story and everything like that. Yeah, I mean, it hits a little different now, knowing as kind of reprint material, but because I was kind of hoping to see some Ice Cream Man attachment or something like that. Maybe they could get something going on there, but
yeah,
knowing that it came out a few years ago, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about seeing that. So,
I mean, the covers are great. Like, I've been trying to read the story. I find it started off really strong, but now it's just a little too confusing for me.
Yeah, it's getting kind of getting kind of out there.
I can't get into it. But yeah, like this cover now. What is that? The Birth of Venus or whatever. So
yeah,
nice little take on some classical art and stuff like that.
Yep. For sure. Definitely can't go wrong with those.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Next we got Black Cloak. That's I think that's only like one issue that's out so far. Or if the second one's out, I haven't read it yet. One of the two.
I didn't even start the series. I tried to get into it, but yeah, the artwork was not for me, so I ain't got nothing in for it.
Yeah, it's definitely I don't know. I don't even know how to explain. The artwork is very interesting.
Yeah, very futuristic for sure.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the first issue wasn't bad, so I'm gonna check it out and see if I can. I have the same issue with the art. It gets me a little bit, like it throws me off, but I'm trying to get past it. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Maybe the trade might read a little better, just to get a bigger complete story.
Yeah, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what else we got. What is that? The Forged?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just looking at this just a few minutes ago, actually.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. So,
Millennium. Yeah, looks like it. And I don't think I saw this anywhere else. Like, I don't think I saw it in that Image anthology. So it's all kind of new. But a team of ultra lethal Imperial Vixens, a cabal of sensuous space witches, a bug stump on a distant hell world.
So, nice.
Yeah. when you look at the format, like does Image do like the that like prestige type of magazine style often? I don't think so, eh?
I don't. Yeah, I don't think they really do. I mean, I think let's see. The only one I can really think of off the top of my head is like the anthology. No, that's not even prestige, is it?
No, I think that's standard comic size.
Yeah, Inferno Girl.
Was it?
Yeah, the first issue of that was prestige.
Oh, was it? Very nice. Like the more like square bound.
Oh yeah, yep. And Chroma's another one. But yeah, they don't have a whole lot of them though.
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll see. I'll have to check it out when it comes out.
Girls fighting in mech suits. Who knows? Might be good.
Right. Sounds pretty good. All right, and of course we got to mention Gunslinger for our boy Michael Baker.
This is good. I do like this for sure.
Yeah, you feel sorry for the cat on Gunslinger cover A. Yeah, man, Violator's getting it in. So Gunslinger's actually been one of the better Spawn reads, to be honest, for me right now. Like,
nice
on its own. Yeah.
When does Mark Brooks do that big connecting cover? I remember he teased it on Instagram.
That's got to be coming up. Yeah, that's got to be coming up. I know it.
Is that across all titles, or is that just all on one? Or
no, I think it is. I think it's one on each of the titles. So there's 4 titles, right?
Yeah.
Gunslinger, Scorched, King Spawn, and the regular Spawn series. So yeah, I think it's one on each of the titles.
Nice.
I could be wrong, but I believe that's how they're doing it.
So. That would probably make sense. And of course, the blank.
Yeah. Always gotta have the blank, of course. And let's see. Next, we got Hexware. Are you reading Hexware?
I read issue 1, and then it didn't really get in. Didn't really touch me. So
yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I read the first issue. It was okay. It wasn't really my thing. My girlfriend actually, she's kind of into it. She likes the the main character. So, but I didn't personally continue on with it after that though. We're still buying it. She gets it to read it.
Yeah. So, is the story kind of like it's like magic and like sci-fi futuristic?
Yeah, I believe so.
Huh.
I'll have to ask her. She gets back from work, so we'll see. All right. I Hate Fairyland. Are you reading that at all?
Well, I tried to read the first issue and I couldn't get into it. So yeah, not for me.
It's very out there. It's very I guess it's very Scotty Young.
Yeah, for sure.
It really has that vibe to it. But it's a fun read. Nothing hugely substantial, I would say there, but it is fun.
Yeah. End of the story arc. So I wonder if this is ongoing or does it really just?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought it was just going to be a mini series. That first 2, but I saw that end of story arc, so maybe not. Maybe it is an ongoing. I don't know. I could be mistaken. Kaya was one I fell off of after the first issue. I just didn't get into it at all.
Yeah, I read the first 2 issues, and then after that, it wasn't really for me. It had a great premise, though. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it did. It just wasn't my thing. It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, actually, something else that was my thing, we moved down there a little bit, the Last Barbarian there. The first issue of that I thought was actually pretty decent.
Yeah? Nice.
Yeah. And I love the covers, Brian Haviland doing the art on those, and he always knocks it out of the park. So, yeah, the first issue is pretty decent. I liked it.
Is the artwork similar on the interiors, too?
No.
Damn.
Yeah, it's more of a comic book vibe. So
yeah, nice.
All right, Little Monsters. Man, I feel like that has been on a hiatus for a little bit or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, I feel the issues are coming out a little like it's almost hitting that 1 month instead of like the 3-week mark, but
right.
I feel it's kind of got to end soon. I'm kind of losing interest in it. Like if it stopped at maybe 6 or 7 issues, I thought that would have been like a good
more of a mini-series vibe than an ongoing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could go ahead and get a second arc out of it, but yeah, it does feel like it's sort of losing steam.
Yeah, for sure.
It started off really good. So,
Yeah, I love the first few issues for sure.
Monarch, I believe first issue just came out for that, and I have not got a chance to read it yet. So
I did. I don't remember the entire premise. All I know is the kid gets like futuristic type of tech, and so it's one of those type of things like aliens are invading the world, blah blah blah
of
blah.
course,
And then he gets hit with some sort of beam and gets the arm that you kind of see type of thing.
oh, okay, all
So
right,
I mean, it was okay. Rodney Barnes he's a great writer, so
yeah, definitely,
because he's the one who was doing Philadelphia, right? I do believe.
yes,
Yeah.
and I think Bitter Root. No, that was I'm sorry, that was somebody else. I can't remember.
Sam.
Yes, Sanford Green.
Oh yeah, something like that.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Mm.
All right, and one I know that you're a big fan of because you've been
Yeah.
looking for some of the issues. That is Nemesis, and I did not get a chance to read the first volume of this, which I need to pick up in trade or something like that, obviously, because apparently it's a bit of a pain in the ass to find.
It is, but the series is so good. Like
It's really
it's
good.
unbelievably so good. Like like Mark Millar's writing on it. It's like the perfect like it's basically like Homelander type of a
Mm-hmm.
character.
Yeah.
But yeah, and George Jimenez on as the new interior artist, it's perfect for the series. So I'm down for it.
Yeah, it's basically what if Superman were a dick?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, and this one I'm really excited about. Another addition to the Massiveverse. We're getting No One #1,
Yeah,
and I guess it's gonna be a mystery who No One is.
I'm still confused on what the premise is.
You know what? I'm not sure.
Is he a detective type of
I
thing, or
I think that's the vibe that they're going for, more of a kind of a mystery type of feel to it.
yeah,
But I mean, it's still the Massiverse though, so I guess it kind of has to have that big, kind of sort of actiony feel, I guess, to it
mm.
too. I don't know. Um, yeah,
And
we'll
I
see.
also remember when they first announced it, they're also doing a podcast that comes out the same time as the issues come out, and I think it's almost like the audio version of the issue type of thing. So yeah, they're really putting the extra work into
Okay,
it.
okay. So Christy said no one is a vigilante, that he's inspired copycats. All
Mm.
right. Yeah, I mean, anything that comes out in the Massiverse, I get pretty stoked about.
Yeah,
We're definitely big fans of Radiant Black over here.
for sure.
Rogue Sun too, man. Rogue Sun's been killer.
Let's see if there's any. There probably is.
There's probably a bunch of RIs for that,
Yeah, 1 in 10.
and I'm sure there's all kinds of exclusives. Probably, actually, I don't know, man, because what was it? The last one, Inferno Girl, just kind of came out and went super under the radar. I don't think there was a whole lot of fucking exclusives for that at all.
Mm-hmm. You really see it slowing down on the series for sure.
Yeah, so not necessarily a bad thing either.
Oh, this is good. I like this.
Yeah. All right.
On 100.
So let's see. What do we got next there, Margo?
Noctera.
Yeah, there we go. And Noctera has been away for like a minute.
Yeah, Scott Snyder, he's kind of pulling himself on all sorts of directions. I don't know. He's almost doing like too much all at once. It's hard to focus on just one series with him. Like he kind of starts one, ends one. Like Geiger is kind of up in the air type of thing. Noctera's out, and then
Geiger was Johns though, right?
oh,
Yeah,
was it
Geiger was Johns.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Jeff Johns.
Hmm.
But yes, Scott Snyder. He's been writing a few different things because he has the thing with Dark Horse, right? He has a few that came out through that. I think,
Yeah.
We Are Demons and stuff like that, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Noctera was really like, I don't know. That felt like his main series there for a little bit,
Yeah,
and
it was
it was
really good. for a while.
Yeah, it was so fucking good.
Yeah.
I think the break does lose some steam, but I'm excited to see it coming back.
Yeah.
And new story arc,
Yeah.
especially where it left off, man. That
Mm-hmm.
was that was a killer time to choose to take a break.
Yeah.
On the series. So let's see. Time Before Time, man, I fell off of that one a long time ago, to be honest.
Yeah, same here. And honestly, I'm surprised it's at 21 issues. Like it's
I know. I can't believe it's still going.
I thought like a 6-issue mini. That's what I read.
Still.
I thought I read the first 4, and then it started to lose me. And then I'm like, okay, like once it hits at 6 and finishes the story, then I'll read it all. And then I saw a new story arc. I'm like, like let's see how many issues this lasts. And yeah, once it hit like 10, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Like it was too much to really keep up with. So
yeah, but I guess there's people that are reading it. Apparently, I mean, this one just wasn't for me. I fell off of it early. It happens. And of course, we got The Walking Dead Deluxe number, whatever the fuck they're on now.
9 out of what 191 or something like
that. 191, 193, I think it was.
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So
I guess they really are fully committed to doing the whole series too.
Could you?
You see that sometimes, like they start them off, and especially with these long series, and then the shit fizzles out. Like they'll get like 20 issues in and be like, okay, maybe we're not going to do the entire thing.
Like if they don't stop after 100, then they might. Then they kind of have to go like the full run. Like, could you imagine if they stopped at like 120 something?
Oh, that would
be like the 70 like in the bag.
That would be the worst. But no, I think we're really gonna go ahead and do the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, we got Boom Studios approach. Well, I guess that's on last issue, and that was one I didn't even jump on it.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, the premise of it was just I mean, I guess it's about a plane crash, something like that. I don't know. It was very uninteresting to me.
Yeah, it's like a plane crash or something like that. Or there's a plane comes back, and then there's like some sort of incident like with the people on board, and they're infected with some sort of like alien type of thing.
Yeah.
Inside of them, so it's them of like trying to survive that, and of course there's a huge blizzard, so no one can get in or out type of thing. So yeah, but I mean I've been liking it for what it's worth. Here we are at number 5, so
yeah, it's actually come final issue, so maybe they'll, you never know, maybe they'll do a second volume. Somebody might survive or whatever. I guess I don't know. I'll probably grab it in trade. I think that's where.
Yeah, it definitely does read better as a trade. Like the 3-week gap is kind of like, okay, I'm like we can speed this along.
Yeah. Let's see. We got Harrower number 2, and I'll be honest, I thought initially when I first saw it that it was going to kind of have some attachment to what was it? What was I thinking? I think it was Grimm, because they have the similar fonts on the title or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I'm at yeah. Did you read number 1 yet?
I've not got a chance to read number 1 yet. So
it was okay. It felt very like almost like a CW type of vibe to it. It's very much like like the teen readers, because like it's set in like with a high school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far like it's okay. I mean, 4 issues will probably be enough to kind of tell the entire story and be done with it. So yeah, we'll see. Mm-hmm.
House of Slaughter, that's one that's actually been picking up recently. They've introduced some new characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah,
it's been really good so far. I tried to look. I don't think I recognize this guy. So possible new character?
No, I don't recognize him offhand either.
Yeah.
So.
And number 12 did come out this week as well, and I don't recall seeing him. So.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, could be.
For those interested in Something's Killing the Children, there's a new character for you.
Hey, I'm on it. I like the Slaughterverse, man.
Yeah,
I really hope eventually they do something with it, but you never know.
Yeah, that's always been up in the air. So.
All right.
Hopefully.
And let's see, we got Vampire Slayer, which is a futuristic, I think, Buffy story. At one point, Boom had like 6 different Buffy comics coming out at once. It was crazy. Yeah. So I think I don't know if this is the only one they got going on right now, but I'm not on any of them myself.
Or is this? I thought that was the last Slayer was the futuristic one. Is this one not?
Oh yeah.
Of the series type of thing, or is this the one of like the protege and she gets her own series, maybe, or I don't know.
I know. Okay, so I know there's a series where it's futuristic and like Willow is the Slayer or some shit like that for some reason.
Yeah, I thought that was this one, but I could be wrong.
Is that this one? Okay, all right.
I mean, I have no clue. I wasn't into it, so I couldn't tell you. But
yeah, you know what? I like Buffy and like whenever it came out in like the fucking 90s or whatever it was.
Yeah, that was my childhood for sure.
Yeah, but I can't even really get into the rewatch these days, man. Like, have you tried to watch any of them?
I actually have a friend who's watching it for the first time now, and it's so funny whenever he posts, I watched season 5, episode 13, blah 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 blah, and he'll just like the clips that go by. I'm like, man, that is such a 90s show. Like,
it really is. It's so 90s.
Yeah.
But
hey. High school dance, and then it gets invaded by like the vampires. I'm like, oh, it's very 90s for you.
Yeah, exactly. Felt like some shit straight out of the Power Rangers.
Hey, you're just saying that because dude's not here.
I know, right? And get away with it. All right. So we got Blue Book number 2. This one is James Tynion writing about alien experiences or whatever.
So, like real, and I think he said it was real life alien experience.
I believe so. Not 100% on that, but I think they are based off of like real accounts or whatever.
So, yeah.
It's pretty interesting. I'm actually kind of. I think it's only it's 4 issues or 5 issues.
Yeah, of 5. Yeah.
I wouldn't actually mind seeing this one go on like longer. Just the premise for it. I mean, I feel like you could find more stories than just 5.
Definitely, for sure. Yeah.
But hey, what can you do?
Number one isn't even out. So then, really, like, how do you really make up your mind? But I wonder if there's 5 different stories, or are they 5 interconnected stories type of thing? Like, it's a reporter, maybe asking about their encounters. So do you need to read them all, or can you read just one?
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll find out whenever we get that first one. But I do like the premise. I know I love Tynion as a writer. So yeah, I'm definitely jumping on this one. Mm-hmm. And there's like a couple good covers coming out. I think Boss Logic's doing a cover for the first one, I believe.
Yeah, they did. They went really heavy with number 1, so I'm kind of surprised they've kind of dulled it down, because there was a foil.
There was. That's right. Yeah, he does really feel like he's kind of double dipping the dot content with this. But I mean, I guess that could be interesting if they somehow tied it into Department of Truth at the end. I don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know. All right, we got Masters of the Universe, the Masterverse. I guess everybody's got to have a multiverse story, right?
Of course. Did you read number 1, or is number 1 even out yet? I think it is.
I'm not sure. I know I ordered it. I don't know if I have it yet or not. It might still be at store to pick up. So
yeah, I read that first series, that Revolutions one, and I think thank God it was only 4 issues, because even number 3 and 4 were kind of a stretch to read. So
yeah, it was okay, I guess. Was it supposed to tie into the new TV show that Kevin Smith was doing?
I thought I remember seeing like the logo onto it, so I think, or maybe it was just released just for the sake of having some current comics into it. So
see, that's because I actually didn't watch that. I haven't watched that series yet at all. I've heard different things about it.
Yeah,
I've not watched it. I was under the impression that it was supposed to tie in somehow, though. So I don't know. This one, I don't know if it ties into that same universe, but I guess they're jumping through all the different He-Man universes, so we'll see. I didn't know that He-Man could have a multiverse, but I guess why not?
Actually, right? when the was it DC? Yeah, I think DC had the title, and it was the He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse. I thought.
Was it? I don't know.
I thought it was something like that. Yeah, it was kind of weird.
It might be. I haven't really got into buying back issues of He-Man. Also,
Yeah, that was only like 2019 or 2020. Actually, I was reading it as it was coming out.
Okay. All right. And this one's interesting because I always see these on this list. They never have cover images for High Republic Adventures. I don't know why, and it's always weird too because, like, I think the last time it was on solicitations, they had like two different issues solicited at the same time. It was like issue 3 and 4 or some shit like that. So I'm not sure exactly where they're at with High Republic. Maybe this is correct this week. I don't know.
Possibly.
Yeah. Who knows?
I mean, White I don't even know what that is. So
I don't know what that is either, to be honest. That one's passed me by.
Yeah. Oh well. Third issue of 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out too because I missed it. I don't even know how I got to the like third issue and I haven't noticed it. And yeah, this is kind of what we were talking about at the beginning of the show. So DC has one comic on
very odd
FOC this week for some reason. Yeah. You get Icon versus Hardware #2. That's the only one for DC for some reason. I don't know. Maybe a holiday or something.
Possibly, yeah.
Would that be? I'm trying to think. What is there a holiday around the fucking release for these or something? I don't think so.
News to me.
Yeah. Well, maybe DC is just taking a break this week.
Yeah, they've been going pretty heavy with the new relaunches of series and stuff like that. So maybe there's
I guess we do got President's Day.
Yeah, but maybe it's spreading out the wealth of releases and stuff like that.
Yeah, IDW is taking a break too. So
yeah,
they're the other one that basically has nothing on FOC this week. So. And yeah, circumstances are saying, yep, it's President's Day. So, all right, I guess that's what it is. Huh, interesting. Marvel, on the other hand, no need for a break for them. They're going hard.
Oh my God, every goddamn week.
I'm telling you, man. But this is a pretty good week, man. And
yep,
starting it off, Amazing Spider-Man 22. They're right there. That Caselli Icon cover, man. They're getting me on those. There's a bunch coming out this week too, and I really like them, man. They're nice. They're nice covers.
Yeah, same here. Last week they had the Wolverine one.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know how many they're going to be doing or what's really the purpose of them. Are they just kind of spotlighting characters? But I mean, I like the nice like plain background type of thing, and almost like that dipping into that negative space type of vibe.
Yeah, they're just really clean looking covers.
Yeah,
I like it. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up with a whole collection of those. All right, and we got another Avengers facsimile, of course, because we got to have one of those every week.
Absolutely.
Who the hell asked for a second print for Bishop War College? Did it really sell well enough?
The story was good, but
it wasn't bad. I was actually pleasantly surprised by it.
Yeah, same here. But yeah, I think typical Marvel, they're just going to put everything into a second print regardless.
I guess so. Because I kind of felt like it was one that went like super under the radar. Like I don't think a whole bunch of people picked it up, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. And I thought it was actually like related to Sins of Sinister, and it's really not. So they're just really just putting out
it's its own thing
series for no reason. So all right.
Yeah. And like you said, I mean, first issue it was good, but yeah, that there is a good chance too that it will end up getting canceled before they actually get to the second because I just I just didn't think it sold that much.
Yeah, or I'm surprised they didn't do like the Marvel Unlimited where they kind of it's like the online only and then kind of by some reception they print it. So
yeah, I could see something like that, but yeah. All right. We got Carnage number 11. Man, Carnage has been fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Ram V writing Carnage was just a great decision.
Yeah, I'm into it for sure. And I don't. When did number 10 come out? Like it feels like it's been a while. Like I think it's been more than 3 weeks.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Not sure when exactly it came out, but hey, always glad to see it when Carnage shows up, man. It's one of my favorite reads from Marvel.
Yeah, and I really hope this Mastrazo is in a ratio because that's a good one.
Oh no, that's a fucking beautiful cover.
Yeah.
And this one we're getting into right now, Doctor Strange number 1, getting a relaunch from the Strange series, and yeah, we got that America Chavez, the Icons cover. That again, another one that's just clean as hell, just gorgeous cover, man. Caselli killed it on all of them
For sure.
So definitely picking that one up. You got the Dormammu from the Ross Timeless.
Yeah,
it's Doctor Strange number 1. It's kind of like a. I'm gonna end up with several of these.
I think so too. Yeah, like the covers are great, and I think it's Alex Ross on the main. Yeah,
I think so. Not 100%, but I believe so.
Yeah, it is Alex Ross. So sweet.
Yeah. And Strange was really good too. So hopefully it'll continue being just as good as Strange was.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, Joe, fix it. And I like the covers to this. I do.
Yeah.
The stories, again, I'm pleasantly surprised by the story so far, but kind of another one that's sort of super under the radar. I don't think a whole lot of people were picking it up.
Well, no one was asking for it. That's probably problem number 1.
Right? It came completely out of nowhere. I mean, you know what it is? Peter David just likes writing the fucking Hulk, man.
Yeah.
That's
but yeah, I'm reading it too, and it's surprisingly really good. Very nice, like well-contained type of series. So
yeah.
I'm a big fan of that gift cover.
Just like the last one that Peter Hulk did. Yeah. So. All right, Marauders number 12. You know what? I got the last issue of Marauders, but I only bought it because of the cover. I want to say it was like a Sovereign Lockheed cover.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't read it yet, so I'm behind on that story. I'm not sure if they're tying in with Sins of Sinister right now.
You know what? You're way above me because this Marauders run has not been as good as the first one was. I love
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, but even the first arc was just not getting to me. So when they started the new arc, even that was just kind of it lost me. So I'm not even on it.
House of Nerve, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely not as good as the first series was, but I try and stay with it. I like Kitty Pryde, so
yeah.
Monica Rambeau, Photon, number 4, penultimate issue, getting ready to wrap that up. It's been all right.
Yeah, I've actually really liked it so far. If nothing, the covers have been fantastic for the series.
Yeah, they are great covers. We gotta give it that. Yeah, it's pretty another one that's like a kind of self-contained story. Good read, just yeah. Punisher is another one from Marvel. I mean, Marvel had a few of them, like Carnage, Ghost Rider, Punisher, Doctor Strange. Some of more of the titles that you wouldn't really expect as much, I guess, have been like absolutely fantastic right now. And Punisher is another one that's been fucking great. He just killed Ares, the God of War, not too long ago.
Yeah.
I makes sense. Punisher, not really, sure where they're gonna end up going with the whole run, but
same here because there's lots of crossover with like Daredevil, so I was expecting for them to do like some sort of hand versus fist type of like event, but it's very
think it's coming up down the road, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been like 4 or 5 issues like that they both crossed over in both titles. So
It's
very
definitely heavily alluding to the fact that there should be some kind of huge battle coming between them.
yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah, She-Hulk's and Owen been a kind of under the radar read that's been pretty good. The Jen Bartel covers are always fantastic. They were what really got me on the series at first because once I knew she was doing the main card for that, I was like, okay, well those are definitely gonna be instant buys. So might as well check it out. And yeah, it's actually been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So
surprised it lasted this long, to be quite honest. The show's done. Marvel, what do you
know,
do?
Right? It's still kicking. I hope it keeps going too, man. As long as they got Bartel on them covers and they're putting out a good story, fuck it, let it roll.
Yeah.
I'll keep buying it. All right. Let's see. We got Spider-Man and the Lost Hunt. I'm behind on this one, like super behind. I read the first issue, and that's as far as I've gotten so far.
It's really just been about Craven, his mother, and Craven, his son. Was it Sergey or whatever?
Yeah, Sergey.
But yeah, I mean, the new issue just came out this week, I do believe, and yeah, it just ties back into like an origins type of thing. But yeah, it's really self-contained. Like it hasn't really progressed as far as I thought it would be. So I mean, it's kind of supplementing that like Craven's Last Hunt type of material. So
yeah, it really. Whenever it came out and I read the first issue, it automatically had that feel that it was just kind of slotted in between storylines that were in the past. So it's like
yeah.
Dan De La Torre, what's going on? Running late. Who does that? All right, Star Wars Darth Vader, and you can't go wrong with Vader.
This is all on you. I mean, I got nothing to contribute except looking at the cover.
You know what? The series has actually been pretty good too. I mean, I can't remember if Soul's writing Vader or not.
Greg Pak, it says.
Who's that?
Greg Pak.
Pack. Okay, yeah. All right. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Soul's writing one of them too.
Mm-hmm.
The one Soul's writing, and this one with Pack. I really like both those Star Wars series. The High Republic series has been pretty good. So there's a lot of good Star Wars going on right now. If you're at all a fan, and you can't go wrong with the covers for Vader, man. You always get epic covers.
Yeah, Charles Soule. I think he's some sort of like producer, like higher up, like in the whole Star Wars like live action type of thing. So I think they're gonna adapt a lot of his material. So like yeah, he's like an executive producer type of person. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants #1 getting a second printing. That I would buy because Storm.
That would look pretty cool.
Yeah, Storm's amazing. You can't go wrong with her.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also getting Storm and Brotherhood of Mutants #2. I don't know. I guess so. This does take place in the Sins of Sinister storyline, and I think they're taking place 10 years down the road.
I think so. Something like
2
that.
issues.
Yeah.
And Chris T says, "Yep, you are correct. He is official over there at Lucasfilm." So,
Right.
yeah, anything he's writing, that might be something to look out for on the Star Wars ship for sure.
Anything Star Wars is something to look out for.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of good Star Wars coming out right now.
Yeah.
Dude, the anatomy covers are fucking awesome. I love that they decided to do these.
Yeah, because it was originally a book by Jonah Loeb, so I almost want to buy the book just to see what else he did for it.
Yeah, I definitely want to buy the book. I've been on the lookout for it, to be honest.
Because he does some good characters too. Like I think he posted the one he did for Angel and Archangel as well. So I hope that becomes a cover too. That's a neat little thing.
Right. But yeah, they've all been pretty fire so far. So definitely gonna have a whole series of those. All right. Tiger Division #5 is getting ready to wrap up. I like the first run of Tiger Division. I like this new team.
It's been really good so far, surprisingly. Well, I mean, not surprisingly. Yeah, Emily Kim has been like a great writer on it. I think it definitely has some potential for a second volume, just to kind of expand on the characters. It's been very focused on Taiguchi so far. So
yeah, I could get into a second volume for that for sure. That they introduced a lot of new characters. They, I guess, more Asian oriented, and like I said, they got it. They got a quality writer on the series. It's been really good so far. Hopefully, we'll get more Tiger Division down the road or some kind of series. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe Taguchi gets his own spin-off series.
Or even just weave more, or just weave in more into like the mainstream,
Yeah, get some more crossover. Start introducing them to the actual MCU. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Or not, not the MCU, but the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
All right. We got Wasp, number 3. I like the covers to these. I love how they're doing the same vibe that they did on the Ant-Man series.
Yeah.
And it's it's got another solid read. Self-contained story, kind of like the Ant-Man one was.
Yeah. Yeah, not much to say about it.
Right. It's okay. Yeah. It's just okay. It's all right. All right. Women of Marvel number 1. And bro, again another one of those beautiful Caselli icon covers featuring Miss Marvel. So definitely picking that one up. And I actually love the Elsa Bloodstone cover on this one too, man.
This is a really good cover. I'm surprised they didn't do more in this kind of style, because this is
right. You don't see a lot of Elsa covers in the first place, so whenever you do get them and they're like this good, definitely got to grab that.
Yeah. So, the one I really liked was the Marguerite Sauvage. It's the homage to the Blondie album.
Yep.
Yeah, that was an interesting little take.
So, gonna end up with a few of those for sure. I guess they're just like anthology type stories.
I think so too. Yeah, little shorts.
Yeah. And Extreme X-Men number 4. I'm not reading this series at all, to be honest.
I am, and it's actually really good.
That's what I heard.
The interior art by Salvador LaRocca has been so good. Like, it's definitely a draw to the series for sure.
See, is it attached to the Extreme X-Men series from before this one?
It makes a lot. I never read the first one, so I don't know. But it's actually making a lot of reference to the Wolverine and Kitty series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's been referenced like every single issue so far. So yeah, it's been really self-contained towards all of that type of thing. So I don't know how much of that was brought into the first series, but yeah, that's been a lot of their focus.
I'll have to see if I can grab it and trade. So like I said, I've heard from a couple of people that it's been pretty good, but
yeah,
I didn't jump on it when it came out, so
yeah,
I'll just have to wait on the trade at this point. What are you gonna do?
5 issues,
right? Not that long.
And I really like that homage variant too.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Dynamite. Big week for them over there. I met Darkwing Duck. I gotta grab that for sure.
Lots of covers. Holy crap!
Yeah, there's a fuck ton of covers that come out for these. I mean, it's Dynamite, so you know how they have their 80 million incentives and FOC variants and all that shit. So,
the ones that I've really liked every single time has been the
homage. Yeah, those Hazer variants have been fucking great.
The Batman Year One homages has been really good.
And I think they're probably going pretty under the radar too, man. I don't think a whole lot of people are picking those up.
I don't think many stores really pick up Dynamite, to be quite honest.
Right?
Garbage Pail Kids, have you...
Kenneth, thanks for joining us. Garbage Pail Kids. So yeah, the Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids. This is the second series I think that they've done for them, and actually I am on the series. I'm getting it for the fight poster covers.
Yeah, these are pretty cool.
Yeah, they that's kind of what they did with this series and the previous one. They had like the trading card variants, I think it was, that I got on for that one.
Nice.
This one they give us the fight posters, and it's like there's one cover that's just cool. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, it hits the nostalgia the right way. Makes me want to pick it up. But as far as like the actual series itself, I mean, don't get your hopes up too much. It's not anything.
Yeah.
It's not anything real great.
Does anybody actually read Dynamite series? I wonder. Like, how is the story? Vampirella.
You know what? I actually do read Darkwing Duck and Gargoyles.
Yeah. See, those I bet they probably would put a decent story into. And I actually wanted to read the 007 one, but yeah, as for like Vampirella, Vampirella versus what's her face and what's her name. So
yeah, there's so many of them. I haven't been able to get on any of those for a while.
Yeah. And I don't think anybody cares for the story, to be quite honest.
Yeah, there's just too many, and they cross over. There's too many fucking covers, and you never know what's going on. So, all right, we got Astrobots. I think that's that's a Whatnot series. So of course there's going to be a lot of covers.
I'm actually kind of excited for this. Like if
it looks interesting. That cover, what is it? That's an homage to something.
Yeah, the covers, they feel very homage to something, but I just can't figure out what it is. But this is the interior artist, so hopefully the
Oh, we got a ambulance or something coming.
Yeah, another mech type of series, but
yeah, I don't know if it's like a Transformers vibe or more like a Power Rangers or vibe or.
It feels more. Yeah, it feels very. This one, it feels very much like an Autobots type of vibe.
They do look more Transformers than mechs or whatever. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
I definitely like that B cover. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good read.
Yeah, lots of covers for this. Holy crap!
Yeah, Comic Sheet says it's very Transformers looking. Yeah, it really does. It just that's all I see there. One second, let me. They're apparently literally like right outside. So
damn.
Yeah, they're like across the street or something like that. So yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got. Betty and Veronica. I don't buy any of those jumbo digest things.
No. $10. Holy crap.
Yeah, they're like little fucking like square bound books. They're a ridiculous size or something. I don't know. All right. Beyond the Farthest Star. I don't know what that is. No idea.
I didn't even know number 1 came out, so
neither did I. Cave Woman, I don't know anything about that. It looks like a nice titty cover, I guess.
Yeah. I don't even know who Amaral Entertainment is. I've never heard of them.
No. Interesting. There's some interesting stuff showing up on previews this week.
Yeah.
A lot of the Dynamic Forces stuff. Yeah, I don't know what those. I guess they're reprints.
They're usually like the signed editions.
Yeah, signed reprints.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is one. The $61 is it graded? Maybe.
I don't know. I wonder if it comes with a COA or how that works.
I think that they usually do, yeah. But they take forever. Even if you do order these, like they take. The one store that I used to order from, I never got any of my stuff in. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, buyer beware. You might not ever see it.
Okay then. Yeah, I've never ordered any of them, so.
Yeah.
Thought it might be worth trying at some point, but no, I think I might rethink that now.
you might be better off ordering from Dynamic Forces,
right.
like the actual website, rather than ordering off previous. I've never gotten anything in from them.
Yeah. That makes sense. Door to Door, Night by Night. That's a horror series. I actually don't remember offhand what it's about.
They're like the original premise is that it's like a team of people who just go and do like door to door sales or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one girl who joins them, she joins them for a specific reason of like traveling with them because she wants to go to like these towns that have like paranormal activity type of thing.
Okay.
So I think they're in one town right now, and kind of dealing with that. But it's actually been like not bad of a read. Actually, it's been pretty entertainable.
Yeah, I got the first one and read it, and that's as far as I've gotten so far. It's on the pile though.
Yeah, and I think it's Colin Bunn who's writing it actually, so it's actually really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely one I need to catch up on.
mm-hmm.
I'll get there.
Yeah,
Slowly. All right, Family Time, not a series I'm on. Can't say I know much about that one. Let's see. Frank Miller's Pandora. I picked up the first issue of I think he had what was 2 or 3 different books that came out. I know Ronin, Pandora. There might have been something else in there. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient Enemies, I think was the other one.
Yeah.
I picked up like the first issue of all of them. I think Pandora is the one I'm gonna go ahead and let go of. To be honest. I can't remember. I don't. Yeah, it's just it was all right. I like Ronin better.
Is he writing all of these, or he's just the publisher?
You know what? I'm actually not sure. That's a good question. I know his name's attached to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows if he's actually writing them or not. So, How I Became a Shoplifter. And I got, let's see,
I kind of want to read it. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't think I've read it at all.
Yeah.
I don't remember this one at all. No. I might have to check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed the first couple issues on that one. Seems like a name that would have stood out to me.
Exactly.
But alas, I apparently did miss it. I'm going to have to catch up on some back issues. And let's see. We got Mad Cave Studios doing, I think those are reprints. I believe the Legacy ones are reprints.
Oh, are they? No.
I think so. Can't say for sure on that.
Why does Battle Cat sound so familiar? Was this like a toy series or something like that?
I think they've put out a couple volumes of Battle Cat series now. I think there's been like 2 or 3 volumes of that. It's also He-Man's Ride.
Yeah.
And that may be what it is.
But like this was never like a animated show from like the 90s thing.
You know what? There might have been some kind of animated show that was named Battle Cats or something like along those lines.
Sounds very familiar.
Yeah, I feel like there might have been definitely something along. So I know there was SWAT Cats. I know we had SWAT Cats. I remember that one. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of Battle Cat series.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we got Monsters of Metal, Bloody Valentine one shot. The other one is, I guess, some reprints. We got a one shot for Bloody Valentine. Opus puts out basically a lot of comics that are centered around like metal bands, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they have they have a couple Frank Frazetta series going on also.
Yeah, and this is the Evanescence series too, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I guess hey, if you want to grab a comic about some metal bands or whatever, I guess that's what it is. Let's see. Pop Stars. I haven't even fucking heard of this. Where the hell did this come from?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is. What is
it? I definitely don't remember any prior issues, but okay.
Number 1, here you go. And no preview art.
No prior volumes or anything. I guess it's new.
I don't think so, but hey,
No, it looks like a familiar character, but I can't remember the name from anywhere. Have to check that one out.
Yeah, limited. There's a cover that's limited to 2,000 copies.
Oh, of course, you gotta have your limited covers and your incentives and shit.
Sumerian Comics. Will you even get 2,000 orders of your book?
I don't know. Probably not. Maybe the whole print run.
Actually, you know what? Putting that out, that sounds very Black Mask. What was it? White? Remember that series? And they allocated.
Yeah.
Remember the issue?
Yep.
Off? Yeah.
Yep.
Might be a way to sell.
Hey, yeah, it could be. All right. Ranger Stranger Deep Cuts, I guess, is just a one shot, maybe?
Didn't even know what it is.
I don't know, it might be a start of a new series. Oh, it's Scout. So yeah, I think they do. It's like they do like the first issues and then they drop the trades or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Scout has some kind of weird publishing model that I do not understand at all. But okay. Okay, man, what's going on? What's up with everybody being late today? Like we would never, right?
We're almost to the end, K-Man. Jeez.
Hey, you made it. That's what matters. Let's
Exactly.
move on. All right, Rick and Morty are fighting Cthulhu. You know Rick and Morty's gonna win somehow.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like they shouldn't probably win that one, but hey,
We can't kill them off. That would just be...
All right, maybe they'll just come to some kind of mutual agreement. Road Trip to Hell is, I guess, getting a second print. I didn't know the first issue sold enough to get a second print, but okay.
I don't think Scout usually even does second print, so that's, I don't know, maybe it's really good, yeah. Or maybe there's something involved with option news. Who knows?
Yeah, could be worth checking out, I guess. I didn't grab the first print, so
yeah, me either.
Lefteros, thanks for joining us. Yeah, sure. We'll just go right back to the beginning. You know what? Matter of fact, here in just a minute, you can go ahead and hit play, and it'll just start all over for you anyway. So. All right, we got Trojan number 3. I guess there's no B cover on this one this week. I know the last one had a B cover. It was like, I think the call is on the main covers, the A covers, which is actually what got me on the series because I love his art. So definitely pick those up. But the last one had a Koipel B cover on it too. I remember.
Yeah, so, Deodato usually does a lot of covers for AWA actually too.
Yeah,
I don't think he was on this one, but
yeah, I guess we're just dropping down to the one cover for this one. So
and actually, you know what? I read number 2 this week, and I was honestly going to drop it up until like maybe the last 4 or 5 pages of it, and you know what? I'm kind of back into it, so yeah, we'll see.
Okay, I haven't got to read number 2 yet, but yeah, definitely picking up those call covers, man. They're fucking killer. And West Moon Chronicle number 1 is getting a second print. I you know what? I think I did grab the first print to that one.
Oh, did you? I like the cover at least.
Yeah, I think it was one of those ones that I grabbed because like it looked cool, and I didn't realize it was Scout at the time. Which nothing against Scout. I mean, it's just like I said, their production model is kind of weird. So it frustrates me to get the first issue and then never get the rest of the fucking story because I don't really pick up that many trades. So
yeah,
unless it's like Marvel shit that I want to read in trade, but
exactly.
Well, you know. But it looks like that's pretty much it, guys. Made it to the end of the list.
Yeah.
And in exactly an hour.
Yeah. Not a bad week, actually, to be quite honest.
Right?
Yeah.
TM Nerdy, thanks for joining us. Yeah, it wasn't too bad this week. Like I said, those Caselli Icon covers are going to get me because they got a few of those coming out.
And not a lot of timeless ones. I think was there only the Dormammu one?
Dormammu was the only one I remember offhand.
Fierce Friday.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember, but yeah, not a whole lot of them. So I guess a good week to put out a few of those icon covers.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. Well, that's the show we got. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I want to go ahead and mention, of course, damn, dude's not here. I can't remember if this is an off week or an on week for Show Me Your Hauls.
This week will be a haul show, actually.
All right. So sounds like there's going to be a haul show on Thursday. I'm not sure who his guests are that he has planned yet. He has not mentioned, but of course, check that out at same time as usual. I think 7:00, right?
Yep. Maybe K-Man will show up. K-Man, how many Moon Knight books are you going to show us?
All of them. All of the Moon Knight books.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with that. You can't go wrong with Moon Knight. So, well, you can. They've done it in the past, but yeah, he's had his share of good storylines and bad. So,
hey, it's been good so far, so I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, the new run's been pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and of course you can join us back here on Monday for Previously On, 7:00. Oh, and we'll be back here next Saturday, same time, noon for Rolly FOC'd. And I believe Dude and Pacino will be back next week with us. Can't say for sure. Yeah. Week's kind of far away, man. You never know what could come up.
Exactly.
But all right, guys, we appreciate you joining us. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we'll see you next week.
For sure. Thanks, guys.
Later, guys.